Welcome, everyone. It's so great to see all of your smiling faces in our PE class today. We're going to play a super duper fun and exciting game called Stork Stand Strategy Tag. Now, this game will not only help us to learn to move our bodies with control, think with our teammates, and most importantly, having fun while staying safe. Now, before we actually move on, let's read the acknowledgement of country first. We acknowledge the traditional custodian of countries throughout the Australia and their connection to land, sea, and community. We pay our respect to the elders past and present and extend our respect to all the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders people today. Lesson introduction. This is all about Stork Strategy Tag, and this game will eventually help us to learn how we move our bodies with control, think with our teammates, and most importantly, having fun while staying safe. Did you guys know that this game like this help us not only to improve our fitness, but also can also improve our brain power. You will need to be quick on your feet, make good decisions, and have a good teamwork going on. So these are some of the points that I'll be covering before we actually start with the warm up. Now let's move up to the warm up first. So warm up, this is also called animal locomotion. Now I want you guys to get our all of our bodies ready, and we're going to move like animals. Now, when I call out the animals, I want you guys to copy how that animal moves. Kangaroos, how does kangaroos move? They jump with both feet together. Next animal, how about cheetah? They run on their feet as fast as you can. Next animal, how about flamingo? Balance on one leg with your arms out like a wing. Now, this flamingo motion is actually very vital to our current activity that we'll be doing later. Bear, how does bear move? Walk slow using our hands and feet. But remember, we're not gonna walk like a bear today. We're gonna run as fast as a cheetah. And finally, snake. How does snake move? They wiggle and slither close to the ground. Now, this kind of warm up help us to prevent any kind of injuries and get our heart pumping, so you can perform your best when we have our activity going on. Good job, everyone! Your muscles are all awake, and now we're all ready to play. But we do have several points to cover before we actually move on to the lesson. I'm sorry about that. But let's start with the purpose of this lesson. Why are we doing this lesson today? You guys have to really reassure. You guys also have to learn why we're learning this lesson. So today's lesson is all about helping us to move our bodies and smart in a strong way. We're gonna practice balancing like a bird, just like the flamingo pose that we did in the warm up, dodging like ninjas or also like a cheater, and learning how to use our teamwork and clever thinking to stay safe in a tag game. By the end, you'll feel more confident in how you move, think, and also work with your partner. These skills are very important in lots of sports and even with activities outside of school, just like dancing, martial art, and just like playing with your friends right after school. So we're learning to balance one leg using our body strength. Secondly, move and dodge safely in a designated area while also trying to not get tagged at the same time, and also working together with classmates and use strategies to help others and ourselves. These are the learning intentions, and let's go to the success criteria. So by the end of the lesson, you can stork stand for 5 seconds, at least for 5 seconds without falling over. You can dodge, turn, and run safely to avoid being tagged, and you can share at least one clever strategies that you want to share with your classmates that you did with your partner and to avoid getting tagged. Now these are the instructions. So here's how it works. We're gonna select two people, and they're gonna wear yellow vests, so we can clearly tell who's the tagger, and those are the taggers who's gonna wear the yellow vest. Everyone else runs or move around the space, avoiding the taggers. Now, if you felt the gentle tag on the shoulder, you have to freeze. But do not worry, you can become safe by doing a stork stand. This means standing tall on one leg with your arms out like a wing. You can also you can only stay in the stork stand for 5 seconds. I'll count loudly, or you guys have to count loudly, ensure that you guys are balancing in a stork stand position for at least 5 seconds. If you're tagged before you do the stork stand, go to the stop where you got tagged and do at least you have to do 5 jumping jacks and then come back in. And remember, when you also do the jumping jacks, I want you to do with your partner and also count loudly so everyone can hear that you guys did 5 jumping jacks. So let's practice those stores down together. I want everyone to stand up right now, and on the count of three, lift one leg and stretch your arm like a bird. Are you guys ready? One, two, three, stork stand. You have to hold on for 5 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. Good job, almost there. Some of you guys were kind of tripping there, but it's okay. It's all about practice. Now, most of you guys did a very good balance. It was a very tricky one, so try looking at one spot on the wall and or making your arm wider like an airplane wings, and I think that will make you much more of a good balancer. Um, so So when we do the game time, this store stand tag is at least gonna last up to 15 minutes, but we can make it longer if we have extra time for it. Now we're almost ready to play, but I want to reinsure one more thing. So every few minutes, when the new game starts over and over again, I'll blow a whistle and I'll say team talk. So what this means is like you'll quickly join on your group, which is like a partner, and chat for 30 seconds. And you guys might think about, oh, we have to stay together, but what are the ways that we could avoid getting tagged? So basically, how to protect your teammate, who should distract the tagger, and how to move together as a team. But remember, this is all about the tagging game. So I want to really reiterate about the safety concerns. I don't want anyone getting hurt. So it is very important about the safety reminders. So before we actually begin, we double check the shoelaces. Are they fully tied? Are they tied? And remember, when we tag, I don't want a tagger just hitting on the back of the of your friends. I want the taggers to tap quietly, sorry, not quietly, but tap gently on their shoulders. No pushing or no grabbing. And also no kicking. And remember, keep your eyes up and stay in the boundaries. So I already used the cones here. So these are the designated areas. If you guys go over that area, you guys will be considered as eliminated. And remember to use kind languages, and also remember to respect everyone's space and body. So let's remember that staying safe helps everyone to enjoy the game, and we can play this game next time. If any injuries happen, minor injuries happen, it's gonna be very hard for me to repeat this activity again. So please be aware. If you're unsure or need anything in regard whilst during the game, if you guys are concerned about everything, just put your hand up, quietly put your hand up. You don't have to yell at me. I will be observing you guys, so I'm just gonna blow a whistle and I'm just gonna stop the game there, and I'm gonna help you in regards to the concern. So please render your hands up whenever you need help. Now it is basically now finally a game time you guys have been waiting for. Remember, everyone can play this game, and here's how we will be make sure that I will be make sure everyone can play this game, because everyone's is going to have a turn as a tagger. Trust me, everyone's gonna have a turn as a tagger, and you're never you're we say that people get eliminated from the game, but this is just a game, guys, so we don't have to take everything seriously. So we'll always get another chance to get survived from the tagger. Okay, so don't get upset whenever if you guys got tagged by the tagger. Because this is a game where we grow together and everyone belongs in this game. not just the tagger or the not just the tagger. Now, so the and after this game, we're briefly gonna think about the cool time and the reflection time. So, phew, you guys have moved all the way up to here now. So you all moved so well today. I saw a lot of runnings and I saw a lot of chasings going on, and also I saw a lot of teamwork communication going on. So let's bring our bodies back to the seating area. I want you guys to go around, sit in the circle, and let's recap what the main poses were when it came to the tagging game. So, flamingo pose. So I think this was a gentle balance on one leg, and I not only saw someone reaching their arms as high as a giraffe, but I also saw a lot of I saw the taggers chasing as fast as a cheater. Now let's now think about this and talk about this. What helped you to stay balanced? What smart strategy did your team use as a partner, and how did we help our friends today? And finally, how did we avoid how did we not have any minor injuries going on? Because I didn't see anyone complaining about it, I didn't see any minor issues, and I didn't even see anyone putting their hands up. So what what were the tactics behind this? Now that's gonna be the wrap up, and you guys did amazing job today. Today you guys balanced like a bird, dodged like a purse, dodged like a cheetah, and thought like a team. You learned how to use your body's brains and also your kindness and respects to all of our classmates, and that's what makes you a very strong learner. So give yourself a big giant clap and a big smile. You guys did amazing job today. Well done, class.